I maintain they showed Akuma too early. I don't think they showed Akuma too early. I just think it's a fucking baffling decision to show Akuma like a week after Capcom Cup while having no announcements at Capcom Cup. That is so insane to me. And it's not like you could make the argument that they saved the Akuma reveal for like a big gaming event. Like I could understand the logic if it was like we didn't show off Akuma's reveal trailer because we were saving it for like IGN or whatever, or like E3, whatever E3 is called now that it's dead. Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Extravaganza. I could understand that if they were saving it for that, but it's the fact that they didn't reveal at Capcom Cup and then just randomly dropped it the week after on their own social media channels with no build-up. Such a weird marketing decision. Kage was the best reveal? Kage was the worst reveal. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten the Kage incident? What do you mean? That was the funniest reveal because they completely fucked it up. Have you forgotten what happened at that Capcom Cup? Hold on. Maybe after this match we can take a trip down memory lane. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, Kage. Alright, so here's what the plan was. This is what was supposed to happen. Let me set the stage for you guys. Capcom Cup is currently in progress. This was in Shit, what year was this? I want to say like 2019? What? Hey, anyone know what year it was? What year was it when Capcom added Kage? Kage Lord Sesh? Yeah, so Capcom Cup is underway. And at this point in time, Capcom was not in a good place when it came to leaks. Like, almost every previous season of, like, DLC characters had leaked for Street Fighter V in advance. They even eventually gave up trying to do that thing with the silhouettes because they just kept leaking. And then earlier that year... Was it earlier that year or was no, that was a different season. Ignore me. Anyway, leaks were happening left, right, and center. And Capcom's plan for Capcom Cup that year was no leaks. What we're going to do is we're going to be a tight ship. We're going to have no leaks. And then as soon as Capcom Cup finishes, we're going to run the Kage reveal trailer. And then we're going to flip the switch. That means Kage is in the game right now. We're going to do that thing where we're like, Kage available this second. Which would have been hype as fuck if it had gone correctly. That was the plan. That was Capcom's plan. What actually ended up happening is some fucking intern, I don't know if it was at Capcom or at Sony or at Steam or something, someone pulled the lever to turn on Kage in the DLC update menu about 3 hours before the end of Capcom Cup when it was still in top 16. So a bunch of people happened to just turn on their PS5s and their not PS5s, PS4s I guess back in the day. And they were like, hey, why is there some fucking disco horn having ass evil Ryu clone in my game called Kage? Like, the very first reveals we got for Kage were people posting blurry photos of their screens where they were just like, hey, there's some new character in my game. What the fuck's going on? So yeah, like midway through Capcom Cup, Kage suddenly just appeared in everyone's game with no trailer because it hadn't happened yet. And I got a little bit of inside intel on this as well. Apparently because Ono, this is when Ono was in charge, obviously. Ono doesn't work for Capcom anymore, but when Ono was the big man in charge, he was at Capcom Cup that year, and he was sitting in the front row. And I remember someone told me, I won't divulge identities, that someone had to like go over to Ono and be like, you know, sir, the big reveal, the one that we were saving for right at the end, it's fucked up. Kage's just been added to the game like right now. And apparently Ono was fucking furious. Like, I think he like stormed out of the venue and had to like recompose himself. Like, he was fucking pissed. So, yeah. So then about 3 hours later, after people are already posting Kage combo videos on Twitter because he's already in the game, Capcom Cup ends and they're forced to run the trailer for the character that everyone's now been seeing on their social media feeds for 3 hours. And it was a bit of a flop. So, in practice, in theory, that could have been a really cool reveal. But due to a fuck up of just a few hours, it was a total disaster. Also, there was a whole nother thing where Ono's reveal is kind of notorious for being hard to understand. Like, no disrespect to Ono trying to do a reveal in a second language, but the Ribigarumu was kind of a thing. If you're a regular Aris watcher, you'll have heard the Ribigarumu. So yeah, there's the lore for you guys. Those of you who weren't born yet when Kage came out.